Continue, I know I've talked a lot about that. Something that has been fun with this latest using my coding IDE for all the things is I'm getting a chance to play more with a lot of the different models. For my whole time, really, of using AI, I've just been pretty much working with OpenAI's models and the GPTs. Haven't, but there's so many different houses, and you can kind of get a sense of what you get. Like now I'm at a little bit of the phase, I don't know if it's a good phase to be in at all, of cost optimization. Like, oh, like if I have this kind of task, maybe I should really do it with an open source model, or maybe I should use one of the small models, or maybe I should use a medium. Or one common pattern that I've started to see is people using the front, like the really frontier, most expensive models to plan out a task or plan a project, especially when it comes to coding. And then down the chain, you can progressively use smaller models for either code, the actual execution of the code, or the creation of the tests. And then I've also just downloaded, which is free and open source for VS Code and for Cursor, Cline. And what I like about Cline, so Cline is also a very similar concept. You can put in your API key for OpenRouter and then use basically any model. Very easy to switch. You don't even have to pre-configure it. It has more of a task orientation, so plan your task and do your task, and less of, with Continue, I can have more modes where I just want to maybe think through things or have it ask me questions. The way that they've structured it, it tends to use a lot of usage. Like by default, it uses Sonnet 4.5, which is more expensive. But I'm thinking the combination on my open source stack, when I don't use the commercial tools, of Continue for thinking through things, little stuff there, and then Cline when I actually need to execute a task, create code, create an automation, might be the stack. And then, of course, I hate to admit it, I'm trying to force myself into these open source versions, but I miss Cursor. I jumped back in today to just do some, even for tasks, like I had to create some tasks in a tool. So easy, so simple. I love their new UI updates that they've made with their plan mode. So now you can create a plan and then you just click a button and build a plan. They just have thought so much, especially since it's a completely integrated environment, of the user experience. That's it for me today.